Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to review AFI's second album, Very Proud of Ya. And also, first of all, sorry about my voice, I'm sick, so I sound congested, but anyways, let's get started. So this album came out in 1996, this is their second album. They kind of had a little bit of a more hardcore sound on this album than the first album. They didn't drastically change their sound, it still sounds very similar to the first album, but they just have a little bit of an angrier edge on this album. Like, the lyrics are a lot angrier, and just the overall vibe I get from this is a little bit darker. But it's not necessarily, it's not a drastic sound change. It's not like what they did between this album and Shut Your Mouth and Open Your Eyes. And I kind of like to review that album. I love that album. But anyways, so yeah, let's get started with the packaging. So here's the album cover. So you have that girl, and she's like chasing that guy, holding on to his coattails or whatever. Yeah, it has the AFI logo, Very Proud of You. And on the back, you can see she ripped off his coattails and is holding on to them. And there's the track listing. You have like this little shadow under every word, and it kind of pisses me off because it's a little hard to read it sometimes because it kind of blends. Like, I don't know, it's just a little difficult to read it from like a distance. Like, I gotta hold it a little closer to my face, but it's kind of annoying. Excuse me. Anyways, not that big of a deal. So anyways, you can put it up. There's the disc. It says, it took me a while to notice this because when I first bought the CD, I think it was like sideways or something, and I was like, okay, what's it supposed to be? But if you look at it and you turn it correctly, it just says AFI, like shaped like a ball. And then behind that, there's a picture of them live, which is kind of cool. It's kind of hard to find a lot of pictures of them, like, in their old era, like specifically this era. Like, it's easier to find pictures of them when they're during their emo phase or whatever in the 2000s. Anyways, so the booklet folds out. So right here you've got all the lyrics to the songs. You actually have quite a lot of songs on here. You have 20 songs on here. And it's not like they're all like really short or something. They're all around like 2 minutes long. Which I mean for punk song is, I guess, kind of long, like mid-range. It's not like short, but it's not long. But anyways, so they're all pretty good length. They're nothing like under a minute. With the previous album, there were a few songs that were like really short like that. But yeah, so yeah, pretty much every song on here is good. I don't think there's really any songs on here that stand out as bad. Anyways, and then on the back you have pictures of them. So yeah, they look very different than they do today. And then you have another picture of them right here, and then you can see it kind of like copied around here in blue. So yep, and all the credits and stuff. Also, a funny thing, what's his face? I forgot his last name. Mark. I don't think it ever shows his last name on any of the albums because he was only on the first 3. But on Mark's guitar, you see really close up. You see that AFI sticker right there? I actually have that same sticker on my guitar case, and actually I have 2 copies of that sticker. I have one on my wall, and then another one on my guitar case, which is kind of funny, I guess. Which is pretty cool. But anyways, so now on to the music. Sorry. Alright, so the first song, He Who Laughs Last, has such a great intro. So it opens up with like a bass drum, and then you hear a guitar starts to go in, and it kind of attacks its way in, and then it just like slowly gets faster, and then it just explodes, and then you hear Davey's vocals, and he just sounds so snotty, like his voice is really nasally and angry, you know, screaming all the song is really good. And it's just so cool how it opens, and it's a really fast song, and it has really good lyrics, and so yeah. Track 2, File 13, is a little bit slower than the first song, but it's also a very good song on here, one of the best on the whole album. It has some nihilistic lyrics to it, and it's very, it's really angry. So yeah, really nihilistic, like I said, like the chorus is, throw me away, I've got no use, throw me away, nothing to lose, throw me away. I forgot what he says after the 3rd time he says it, but yeah, and then it's really fast and angry, so yep, very good. Wake Up Call. That one's good, but it's not great. He kind of goes into that kind of whiny, nasally sounding voice that he kind of used a lot more in later AFI in that song. So, I don't know, it's not my favorite on the whole album. It's alright. Cult Status isn't very memorable. It's alright. Perfect Fit, that's one of my favorite AFI songs in general. It has a really, really good guitar riff and amazing lyrics, which is basically about, it's kind of about social alienation because of, like, basically liking what you like. Let me just read the lyrics. I really, really like the lyrics of that song. Fair. Yeah. Oh, what was it I was thinking, or was I even thinking at all? When I think of what I thought back then, and I'm ashamed and I am appalled that I gave up all I was so easily. Living your life is not for me. I won't be sedated. I won't be sedated. Give me a little taste tonight. I won't want more. I won't be sedated. Stability is overrated. Give me the disorder at a door. There's like the chorus, which is I can't be a part. I can't be a part. Be a part. I can't be a part. I can be a part. Be a part of your modern world. So yeah, and then I'm pretty sure they just kind of repeat it. The first verse a little bit, just a little differently for the second verse. I don't feel like reading the whole thing. But yeah, it's a great song. I really like the lyrics. The manifest of modern technology is really good. It has a really catchy chorus. So yeah. Theory of Revolution, also not very... There's a few songs I hear that aren't bad songs. They're just not very memorable. And Theory of Revolution is one of those. The Secret Ninja is one of the best songs on this album. He does... He has a really good guitar riff, and it's just a very well-structured song. I almost dropped that. Yeah, it's just a very good song, one of the best on this whole album. Soapbox Derby's alright, and so is Aspirin Free and Fishbowl. Charles Ellis, yeah, there's some filler on here, but it's not necessarily bad. There's just filler. It's just, like, not bad filler, it's just songs that I could care less about, you know? They're not very memorable, but they're not bad songs, if you know what I mean. But, yeah, so, but then track 13, Crop Tub, oh my god, that's such a good song. I actually did a guitar cover of that last week. I should do a guitar cover, but I'm not really feeling like it, because it's like, I don't know, like, everybody's sick right now, so, like, no one wants, basically, like, I can't really play guitar right now very loud, and the video's gonna sound like crap if I turn everything down, but, yeah. Anyways, get back to this, Crop Tub, it's an amazing song, it has such a really good chorus, where he says stuff in between it, but then he says, fuck you very much, and it's really funny, so, yeah, it has really good lyrics, really funny, angry lyrics. One of the best songs on this whole album. One of my favorites from just early AFI in general. Really like that song. Yeah, it's really good guitar riff too. So yeah, Consult My Lover and Take the Test. They're all right. Two of the Kind. That was also on their first album. I prefer that version because it's a little faster. This version on this one, it's a little bit cleaner. It's a little bit more tight, but it doesn't sound as sloppy. But I kind of like that. I kind of like the sloppier, faster one better. Shiny Fatmas is very, very good. So it has, like, I think it has Mark on vocals, or another member of the band, I'm pretty sure it's Mark, where, like in the chorus, like, Davey will say something, and then he'll repeat after it, and it's really, really cool, because he has this really just angry-sounding voice. He almost sounds like, he has like a deeper scream than, he has a similar style of screaming than Davey Haddock. It's just a deeper octave, and it sounds really, really cool. If you're into that kind of, if you really like screaming vocals, you'll love that song, because it's so, like, I don't know, he has the same screaming style, like I said, but it's different, since it's a deeper octave, it makes such a, he has a deeper voice in general. It just adds this really cool effect, and I really like that, when bands do stuff like that, where, like, another member of the band plays the same, like, says the same, like, sings in a similar style, but their voice is deeper or higher. That's really cool. Okay. Your Friend and Mine, so same song that was on the first album. It doesn't sound very different, but the chorus is sounds a little bit different. It's alright. Cruise Control, has a really funny chorus. It's kind of a straight edge song about refraining from promiscuous sexual activity, and yeah, it's alright. It has really good, really funny, really good lyrics, but as far as the song structure and guitar riff, it's kind of average. And then the last song, Modern Epic, is pretty good, but it's also filler. So there's a lot of filler on this album, but it's not bad. It's just, I really like this album, but everything that AFI did in their early days is probably my least favorite. It's not necessarily bad. It's a great album, just not my favorite. Out of 10, I'd give it, like, 8 stars. But definitely get this if you like early AFI, or if you're into any kind of punk, then you'll enjoy this. Like, similar story as with their first album, but they changed their sound a lot on their second album, the album after this, which I'm probably gonna review today too. Shut Your Mouth and Open Your Eyes. That's a very similar album, lyrically, but it's it's very much darker. But as far as musical style, they changed and they got much angrier, much more hardcore. But I'll get to that next video. So yep. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out this album. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.